Hello, Liko players! Today we're bringing you a special report and in-depth analysis. Ready for new insights? Let's get some information about the game.
Hey everybody, Liko Combat here. So, you're interested in the exciting world of cryptocurrency, huh? Well, let me tell you, it's definitely a wild ride. In today's digital world, security is crucial, especially when it comes to cryptocurrencies. You hear about all these crazy hacks and scams, and it's enough to make anyone nervous. But don't worry, that's why we're here. In this video, Max and Anna are going to walk you through some essential tips and tricks to keep your precious digital assets safe and sound. Alright folks, first things first, let's talk about private keys. Now these little guys are the heart and soul of your crypto security. Think of them like the super secret combination to your digital vault. A private key is a long string of random characters, and I mean really random. But this randomness is what makes them so secure. Now here's the golden rule. Never, ever, ever share your private keys with anyone. Sharing your private key is like giving someone the master key to your house. Not a good idea, right? So, how do you keep your private keys safe? Well, there are a few ways. You can go old school and write them down on a piece of paper, but make sure you store it in a safe place. Another option is to use a password manager, which can generate and store your private keys securely. Now that we've covered private keys, let's move on to another crucial layer of security two-factor authentication, or 2FA. You might have come across 2FA on other platforms like your email or social media accounts. It's basically like having an extra lock on your door. When you enable 2FA, you'll be asked to provide two forms of identification to log in. The first one is your usual password, and the second one is a temporary code generated by an app on your phone. Even if someone manages to get their hands on your password, they still won't be able to access your account without that second factor. Think of it like this. Would you rather spend an extra 30 seconds entering a code or risk losing all your hard-earned crypto to some hacker? We've talked about private keys and two-factor authentication. Now let's dive into the dark side of the crypto world and explore some common security threats. Knowledge is power, my friends, and knowing your enemy is the first step to defeating them. First up, we have phishing attacks. These are sneaky little buggers that often come disguised as legitimate emails, websites, or even social media messages. They're designed to trick you into giving up your personal information, like your private keys or login credentials. Next, we have malware. This is nasty software that can infect your device and steal your crypto without you even realizing it. Then there's social engineering, where scammers use psychological manipulation to trick you into giving them your crypto. And finally, let's not forget about good old-fashioned human error. We've talked about some of the threats out there. Now let's talk about how to protect yourself. One of the best ways to do that is by using a hardware wallet. Think of it like a personal Fort Knox for your crypto, a physical device specifically designed to store your private keys offline. Unlike software wallets, which are stored on your computer or smartphone and therefore vulnerable to hacking, hardware wallets keep your private keys completely isolated from the internet. This makes it virtually impossible for hackers to get their grubby little mitts on them. There are a bunch of different hardware wallets on the market, but some of the most popular ones include the Ledger Nano S Plus and the Trezor Model T. These little devices are small enough to fit in your pocket but pack a serious security punch. When you're talking about protecting your hard-earned crypto, a hardware wallet is worth every penny. Let's talk about phishing attacks. These are sneaky attempts to trick you into giving up sensitive information like your private keys or login credentials. Phishing attempts can come in many forms: emails, websites, social media messages, you name it. They often look incredibly convincing, using logos, branding, and even language that mimics legitimate companies or individuals. They might offer you something too good to be true, like free crypto or a once-in-a-lifetime investment opportunity, or they might try to scare you into taking action by claiming there's a problem with your account. So how do you protect yourself from these digital pirates? Be suspicious of everything. Don't click on links in emails or messages from senders you don't recognize. Always double-check the URL of a website before entering any personal information. If someone is pressuring you for this information, run for the hills. Here's another crucial aspect of crypto security: monitoring your transactions. Think of it like checking your bank statements regularly, just to make sure everything is in order. In the world of cryptocurrency, transactions are recorded on a public ledger called a blockchain. This means you can actually see every single transaction that's ever been made with your crypto addresses. So, how do you monitor your transactions? Most cryptocurrency exchanges and wallets provide transaction history features. You can also use blockchain explorers, which are websites that allow you to search for transactions on specific blockchains. By regularly reviewing your transaction history, you can quickly identify any unauthorized activity. Well, there you have it, folks. We've covered a lot of ground today, from the importance of private keys to the dangers of phishing attacks. Remember, the world of cryptocurrency is exciting, but it also comes with its fair share of risks. By following the tips and tricks we've discussed, you can significantly reduce the risk of becoming a victim of crypto crime. Keep your private keys safe, enable two-factor authentication, be wary of phishing scams, and always do your research before investing in any cryptocurrency. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and stay safe out there, my crypto comrades. So there you have it, folks. Hopefully this video has armed you with the knowledge you need to navigate the cryptoverse safely. Remember, just like building a PC, you gotta have a solid foundation of security to keep things running smoothly. Now I know this stuff can seem a bit overwhelming, especially if you're new to the crypto game. But trust me, it's like learning to ride a bike. Once you get the hang of it, it becomes second nature. And hey, if you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future crypto adventures.
Don't limit yourself. Many people limit themselves to what they think they can do. You can go as far as your mind lets you. What you believe, remember, you can achieve. Mary Kay Ash. Invite your friends to the game now, so that together you can earn your future digital currency with a simple game. Dear Liko players, thank you for staying with us until the end of the video. We will be at your service soon with new programs and news. Goodbye.